Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to chat with you guys about 9 ways on handling emergencies if you have no money. Let's get started and talk about it. The first way is get a second opinion. You guys have taught me that over and over and over. It depends what the emergency is, whether it's home, car, it could be any kind of emergency of something where you don't have money to handle it. Get a second opinion. Maybe it's not as bad as someone is making it out to be. Number 2, can you put a Band-Aid on it? And let me explain. So let's say your phone is starting to kind of act up and you're like, gosh, I really need a new phone, but I really cannot afford a new phone right now. Can you have more memory added to it? Can you go get that phone repaired maybe for $30 or $40 and get it working for at least another 6 months until you save for another phone? So can you do a temporary fix for less money? I've done things like that. Number 3, sit down and do an assessment of all your belongings and any kind of money you do have so you know what you're working with. You may have more than what you realize. You may have forgotten about a certain money that you might have. So do an assessment. Number 4, I know many people are against any kind of debt. I am going to avoid debt, but sometimes you have to do what you have to do. Can you do a 1-year no interest? So let's say that you need a new vehicle or a new to you vehicle. Your vehicle just keeps giving you problems. You keep throwing money at it. You've been trying to save money. You don't have enough and you are just beating yourself up because you want to pay cash, but you can't. Well, do the best you can. You might have to do a low interest loan to get that car because you need a car to get to and from work. Might not be ideal, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I've done 6 months no interest, things like that. Sometimes a bunch of emergencies happen at once and we may run out of money and resources. So you make the best choice you can with the choices you have and don't beat yourself up about it. Maybe many frugal people might not tell you that. I'm going to avoid debt, but if I have to do it and it's my only choice, I would definitely do it. And a lot of times there's no interest deals out there as a backup option. Okay, number 5, depends what the emergency is, but contact the city. Do they have programs? And maybe they'll even pay for something or do it for free. Example, now we don't now because we had some trees and bushes removed, but we used to get roots caught up in our line, in our plumbing. Well, the city came out and did a cleanup for free. I didn't have to call a plumber. The city did it because it was on the city's line. I did have those trees removed, so I haven't had issues in a long time, which I'm very grateful for that because I had tree and some bush removed. But let's see, can the city do something with that? Another example, our electric company, we had some branches that caught in some power lines. The city came out for free and trimmed those trees back because it affected the power. So can the city do something? Are there programs through the city that you might be eligible for? That's where the research happens. Hey, I know I could improve on my research. Number 6, which kind of goes with the other one, see if there's organizations out there that can help. Ask around. That is what networking is for. Are there organizations that might be able to help you, give you a discount, things like that? Number 7, can you barter? Say, for example, your car isn't working and one of your friends, their son's a mechanic. Maybe you could babysit their kids. Maybe they could fix your car. Can you barter? Number 8, and of course this one is so obvious, but so many people are adverse to getting a job. Recently, somebody that I met outside of YouTube said, oh, I'm struggling. They're not giving me enough hours at work. And I made some suggestions. Oh, I don't want to work weekends. Oh, I don't want to work nights. Well, you know what? Boy, I wanted to open up and tell them what I thought. But I thought, well, if you're not open, and believe me, there's some things I don't want to do either. But you got to do what you got to do if you want to pay your bills so you don't have to depend on other people. So find extra work, cut expenses. I know that's obvious. Number 9, of course, brilliant idea. YouTube is chock full of fabulous ideas. Last but not least, I'm recommending a YouTube channel. I'm going to link them below. Check out this YouTube channel called Low Income Relief. This young lady is so sweet and so caring, gives a lot of great ideas, a very non-judgmental, and you know what? We could all work together. The more ideas, the more of us that can come up with good ideas, and the more we share, the better. So in the comments below, if you know of some people that are really either low income or life just kept, coming up and emergency after emergency and they're struggling, what are some ways you can handle emergencies either with a low income or no money? What are some of your ideas that maybe I haven't mentioned? That's all I have to say for now. Love you, appreciate you, and I hope to see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye, everybody.